What is happening, Carib Boys and Girls? This is your boy Carib Boy with a very quick video for today, day 29 in the 100 days of Christmas with Carib Boy. How all you going? How is the Carib Nation? I hope everybody is good, doing fine. Well, today is a big day, and I'm really hoping that my internet do play up and this could upload before 1:30 because my YouTube telling me that the Salt Lake City regionals will be starting to be aired at 1:30 on the YouTube. So this is me just trying to drop a quick video and short discussion following some tournaments with the latest podcast discussion, other podcast discussion, my favorite YouTubers discussion, a bunch of discussions on actual tournaments on PTCGO and in real life. Me putting all that information and thoughts together in somewhat of a, what we could say, prediction for Salt Lake City. And I want to hear quick, if all you have the chance before the live start or in between a break, according to when this is uploaded, what you all think would be the result of day one, day two, the main result. I just want to drop this quick chat here on the channel for day 29. And of course, the big regionals that's about to drop. So, my thoughts, my personal thoughts, you all would have, those who tuned into the podcast would have heard from the Butcher, Bunia on PTCGO, and of course, the specialists, two top players, regulars in the country right now. And so, I want to bring all those thoughts together, as I said, into somewhat of a brief discussion and prediction here. Now, talking about the Salt Lake City regionals, well, before I jump into that, I want to give all you a heads up. The next video most likely will be about a limitless tournament we had via the Pokemon TCG Trinidad Facebook group. Was the main host for that. And big up also Mark Mungle for jumping in as the main organizer. Heading that there with the Pokemon TCG Trinidad group. I will drop a link. Go follow the group all here. There's an Instagram as well. The group, the link that I'm dropping will be for Facebook. That's the main conversation taking place there. And of course, jump on the Instagram. Is relatively new. We want to fill up that with followers. A big giant in the community, building and doing the work here. Big up man like Ryan one time. Alright, so for this regionals, boy, coming off at the back of that tournament last night, well, I'll give all you a little sneak peek. I played the Mew VMAX because for right now, it's my favorite deck to pilot. I have a lot of fun playing it, and my objective is, first of all, to enjoy the game. So I will be playing Mew VMAX on PTCGO and very soon in real life. And maybe with some adjustments as the meta continues, alright? So I want to talk about that first. I think there will be some Mew VMAX in the Salt Lake City. I think people enjoy the deck as well. It's not just me. I think it's still a top contender. The deck is still very consistent, even though I brick real hard in one game. No, I tell you hard. When Mew brick, it brick. Best it just scoop dread, because I don't know. Anyway, that will be coming in the next video. But yeah, the Mew VMAX is very consistent. It contends with the best. It's been maintaining its top spots, top 16, top 8. In the bigger tournaments, the top 32. You have to see a Mew VMAX somewhere up there, dread. And I think it's not going to die. So I hope I'm right. But we will only know at the end of the regionals what take place with the population of Mew VMAX in the tournament. Alright, of course, I think what is going to dominate this thing is Lost Zone, or what we're going to say, comfy decks. Let's call it comfy decks. The Lost Zone engine, that comfy engine, and that includes Giratina, Lost Box with Radiant Charizard, Lost Box with Snorlax, Lost Box with Giratina and Mirage Gate. Let me just call it Lost Origin decks. But all of them have one constant, and that is the comfy engine. So we will call that the comfy decks. I think the comfy decks going to have a very, very high concentration, a very high percentage in this tournament. And I don't think it have anything that is going to contend. Well, I feel like there might be one type of deck that contends with Comfy for the top spot of the most decks in the tournament, and that obviously will be Palkia. If it don't match it, it will be close behind Palkia and Palkia variants. Now, the Palkia variants include the Palkia Inteleon, which I think is straight Palkia, and that's going to be very, very bad in there. I'm not sure about Ice Rider. I think the straight Palkia Inteleon is probably one of the best, or the best straight Palkia. I used to call the Palkia and Kyurem, but it seems as though the Kyurem is the main card because I'm seeing online that they're calling it the Kyurem Palkia, so it probably features Palkia and we could call it a Kyurem deck. So I'm not sure if to rank that up there as a Palkia deck, but let me just say Palkia and Inteleon I feel will be most present. I too believe in a kind of concession that the Palkia is the best deck in the format still. In terms of consistency, it's just Palkia Inteleon, boy. You could do what you want when you want, especially with the reader. And I feel like there's really nothing contended. Things could beat it, but it's a fight. Right? So Palkia Inteleon going to be there. Kyurem Palkia will be there in high numbers. I'm not so sure if it will contend with the Comfy decks. That is just my thoughts on that. And I will mention as well the Arceus mix up with Gudra. Or I'm not sure about straight Gudra, but Arceus Gudra I feel will have a high turnout in there to kind of try to contend with them fellas, the Lost Box. It will take a lot more attacking to get rid of the Lost Box. To get rid of the Gudra by Lost Box. So I think a Gudra tank deck will replace the Duraludon. I don't think you'll see so much Duraludon because I believe the Gudra is just essentially much better performing than the Duraludon Arceus. And I think as well people are dabbling with the Reggie deck. I think it might be a strange call, but this is like my wild card. I think the wild card deck for this will be the Reggies. All right, so we will see how that plays off. Die my calls there. Mew VMAX, Lost Box or Comfy decks, Gudra tank, and some Reggies. All right, let me know what all you think. About that. All you know the drill. Beat up that like button. Bust a subscription. This is your boy Carib Boy out again.